Reader's Gonna Read. Hello, my name is Flossie. This is the Grape Jelly Library where we love to talk about books. Thank you for joining me. I always look forward to your visit. I am not in the library today because it's a little chilly up there. I did not turn the heat on in that room because I did not plan on going up there. In this room where I was spending most of my time, it's toasty warm. So I opted to stay in this room. Okay, so here's the book that I am referring to, Walter Mosley's Grape. It was released September of 2025, so it's pretty new. I knew it was going to be a mystery. I just knew it, but you know, I don't tend to gravitate towards those very often, but this cover spoke to me. This cover is everything to a child of the 70s. So heck yeah, I want to know what is going on in this book. Do you want to know? I can tell you. Okay, here we go. Buckle up. All right, so there's a character named Easy Rawlings, and his real name is, you can say it either or, Ezekiel, or I think if you're from the mountains, Ezekiel. Now, the biblical form of the word Ezekiel, is it? That's how he pronounces his name. I once had a dog named Kirby, and because of the movie Kissing Cousins, where they were from the mountains, they referred to their dog as Ezekiel. So that's what I named my dog, Kirby Ezekiel, and that's how I pronounced it, Ezekiel. But you can pronounce it any way you want. The bottom line is Easy Rawlings' real name is Ezekiel. We'll say Ezekiel for the sake of this video. Rawlings. Now that we got that little trivia out of the way, okay, so Easy Rawlings. Yeah, he is as smooth and easy as his name portrays him to be, or would allude you to think. He is a very peaceful character. Now, he's been in several other Walter Mosley books. Did you know? I didn't know, but boy, was I shocked. Did you know Walter Mosley wrote 60 books? 60. That is quite a number to have to step back from and take in. 60 books in one lifetime. Amazing. Okay, so Ezekiel, Easy, pardon me, has come up in previous books. And I said in other videos that Easy is a standalone character, and Walter never felt the need to put him in the spotlight until Grape. So let's find out about this character. This should be fun, going down the road of a detective. Okay, he is hired by some shady men to try and find this woman, Letitia James. And Letitia does not walk the straight and narrow. She herself has some shady goings on, possibly linked to some murders. So Easy was kind of somewhat in a retired state when he was approached by these men, summoned by these men to do a job. Now, right off the bat, he states his wage was going to be rather high, but these guys didn't care. They were going to pay it because they wanted this woman. All right, so set in the 70s, of course, in Los Angeles. That's where this book takes place. Now, he has to go in, to the back alleys and into the underworld, and he has to put his life in jeopardy to try and find a woman that he has no idea, where she could be. But it's the typical, you talk to this person, you talk to this person, you talk to this person, and then before you know it, you might have a direction to go in. Okay, so now Easy sets out to find this woman, and it's no secret. I don't think I'm giving away spoilers. He eventually does find her, and the book kind of opens up from there. So not only do we have a direction to go, but now we have a whole world that's blossoming and a whole bunch of pieces of the puzzle falling into place. Now, I should say that Easy is the type of detective. As I said, he's peaceful, he's easygoing, but he's not to be underrated. Oh, no. Don't undermine him, because Easy is never what he seems to be. There always seems to be that other element to Easy that no one saw coming. Easy is the type of detective to always have an ace up his sleeve, even when Easy himself doesn't even think he has one. What did I think of this book? Goodreads has it rated as 4.3 stars out of 5, but not Flossie. No. Flossie has it rated as 5 out of 5. This is a great book. And as I said, I'm not one to normally read a detective book. But if this is what detective work is, if this is what it entails, then guess what? I am now going to be reader of crime fiction detective work. So here's what I can tell you. The name Easy Rawlings stirs excitement in the hearts of readers and fear in the hearts of his foes. See what I'm saying? His success has bought him a thriving detective agency with its first female detective, a remote home shared with children and pets and lovers high atop the hills overlooking gritty Los Angeles, and more trouble, more problems, and more threats to those he loves. In other words, he's still beset on all sides. Well, I'm going to tell you this. Easy, he's kind of a little bit of a player, and he's kind of smooth with the ladies. Now, this woman, Letitia, that Easy is trying to find, did I mention she was dangerous? I believe I have. She is. She's extremely dangerous. She is a woman you don't want to mess with. But here's the thing. There's an element to this book that brought it home for me. It really, really brought it home for me. I didn't see it coming. Nor will you. I just know it. If you're out and about your library, or you feel like downloading something different and something smooth. This book is smooth, definitely fun, and engaging. I wasn't thrilled. I wouldn't say I was thrilled by this book, but I was entertained. I found enjoyment in it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have rated it 5 stars out of 5 stars. So, yeah, that is this book in a nutshell, without trying to give you any spoilers, but trying to give you a safer direction than what Easy's direction was. You can experience the same underworld, the same back alleys, the same shady goings-ons, the same people that are feared in the streets of Los Angeles, without putting yourself in any risk. From the comforts of your own reading chair, you can experience a world known only to the people who have fictionally lived it. And I say that's a pretty good deal on a cold winter's night, if it's cold in winter where you are. It's a perfect book to get a hot beverage, get your chair, get your blanket, get your fuzzy slippers, you know, put your mood music on, put your lighting right where you need it to be, and grab this book. I'll tell you what, you won't mind being cooped up inside if this is the book you choose to set on your lap, open up, and dive into a world that's pretty exciting. It's pretty fascinating. Until we meet again, know that I love you. Be well, be good, and be reading.